Hey friends, in this video I'm going to show you how to draw some kitties sitting in the snow inspired by the artist Angie Rozelaar. She does the most amazingly cute kitties and I can't wait to show you how to draw them. We're going to start with the scarf. All of our kitties are going to be wearing scarves, and I'm going to show you different ways to place the scarf on your cat body, and I'm going to show you 3 different eyes you can do in case you want to give your kitty a different kind of emotion. For this project, you will need a pencil, a black marker, and crayons and markers. Anything else you want to color with is totally fine. I'm going to start with my marker. If you want to start with a pencil so you can erase and change anything you like, go for it. Let's start with a scarf. Now we're going to start with the part of the scarf that's actually folded over itself. So it might seem a little wonky at first, but give it time. You'll see that scarf show through momentarily. Here we go. I'm going to start first with a rectangular-ish shape. I said ish, remember that, okay? So there we go, down, across. Remember, a rectangle is 2 long and 2 short lines. There we go. And now we need to make a horizontal rectangle going sideways across. This will be what wraps around Kitty's neck. Here we go. And my rectangle is not going to be straight horizontal lines. There's a little bit of a curve to it, so it looks a bit more natural. Here we go. Let's start with the top line. It's going to connect with our top piece and go across like that, then down and across again. See how it's rectangular-ish already? Now, the bottom of your scarf, the other half, can be right here. It could be behind your scarf, but I'll do that a few times so you get the idea. Let's start with this one right behind it. There we are. Time to move on to the head. We're going to use 2 vertical yet kind of softly curved lines for the sides. There we go. 2 tiny diagonal lines for the ears, and connect those across with a gentle curve. It shouldn't be totally straight across, but it totally can be if you want to. It's your kitty. I like giving it that gentle curve. I'm going to save the eyes and the face for later. I'm going to next move on to the body. Your little feet are very, very tiny, and they're going to look kind of like a U shape. Here we go. Little tiny foot here. Little tiny foot there. Excellent. Now all you need to do is, with a big arch, connect the body. But we're not going to go through the legs. We're going to go around them. Watch how I do it. Stop right around the toes. Connect behind. And then you can either go all the way back up or start from the top and work your way down. It's totally up to you. Last but not least, we need a tail. Another curvy line. Awesome. Let's move on to the face. For this part, I will use my pencil first. I like to use pencils for the outline of my eye, so when I color in, you don't see that really, really dark circle around the eye. These ones are going to be wide open, one here and one here. You can even use your fingers to go just like that. Okay? I'm going to do a big circle here, pressing real softly, and one big circle over here. You can make these as big or as small as you want. You can do any eyes you want. I'm just showing you the ones that I like to use. I can put that pencil aside. I'm going to grab a thin Sharpie and do a nose right in the middle. That's my upside down triangle. And this little kitty's going to be happy to be in the snow. Oh, what a cutie patootie. Now let's finish off those eyes with some pupils. Here we go. We're going to make a big circle inside the eye. There we go. 1 and 2. Cool beans. And of course, kitty's got to have some whiskers. And there you have it, my friends. One kitty is finished. Now, if you want to go in and add some decorations to your scarf, you can. Some little outlines to make some designs. Totally your choice. Think of all the different line patterns you know. Get creative. Alrighty, the next and final thing, I just want to give my cat a little background to sit upon. There you have it. Cute little kitty in the snow. Let's try another one in a slightly different pose. Here we go. Whoop. Great. Let's start in a similar way with the scarf. We're going to start with the little part that folds over first, not the bottom. There we go. And I want this cat to be a little skinnier, so I'm going to make my scarf a little smaller. Cool beans. Next, head. Little feet. And the body. And maybe this one's tail is up like that. Cute, curious cat. I'm going to add my background horizon line right now. And of course, let's add some noses. I'm going to add a little. Now this cat is also going to be happy to be in the snow, but I'm going to make their smile a little different like that. And this kitty's gonna be sleeping. Anybody here know some sleepy kitties? I know I do. There you go. Sleepy kitties. Adorable. And of course, add some whiskers. You'll notice I'm not adding my fur designs yet. I prefer to do that with my crayons so there's no dark outlines. Now, the only other thing you could add is a little detail to the ears, but that is optional. And one quick thing, you can add a second rectangle just like we did on our first cat here. Well, it's more like the bottom half of a rectangle. You could add it next to it or behind it like this. Maybe this one is kind of flowing in the wind behind. Just like that. Alrighty, let's try one more. I'm gonna call this one Grumpy Cat. Anybody else here know a grumpy cat? I know I do. And we're going to change the body a little bit here too. We're going to have it sort of facing sideways-ish with the tail wrapped around. Here we go. This time I'm going to keep both ends of my scarf on the outside. So I'm just going to do a really wide rectangular-ish shape. There we go. And a little body, little head first. Kind of short here, huh? And we need the body. Now this part's going to be a little trickier. We're going to start on this side. You're going to come down, pause. And then this one's going to be a curved line, and we're going to end up here. So curve up, around, and there you go. And of course, you can finish off this part over here, connecting it there. And you have your little feet in there. He's over there. These feet are kind of facing this way, though. And if you want, you could add a little extra line for the back leg, but you don't have to. That may look totally wonky to you, and you'll be like, I don't want it. That's totally fine. I'm going to add the ends of the scarf. And one over here. And of course, this is Grumpy Cat. So I'm going to do my little nose. And he is not happy. Now to make our cat look grumpy, instead of circles or a curved line for closed eyes, we are going to add half circles, semicircles. So start with a horizontal line. And a curve. Same thing on the other side. Curve, and then you're going to add one more curve for the pupil. There you go. Alrighty, let's add those darker pupils. And there you have it, Grumpy Cat. But of course, Grumpy Cat can still have a super decorative scarf. Who knows? Maybe there's little checker lines on it. It is totally up to you how you design your scarves, but it is super fun. So get creative and enjoy the process. And here you have my finished colorful kitties. I wanted you to notice a few differences. On this one, I chose to use all crayon. I even gave my kitty a little fish friend. And I outlined the eyes. I wanted you to see the difference of what it looks like. See how much more they pop? If you like it, go for it. If you don't, stick with the pencil outline first and dark marker for the pupil. On this little friend right here, she was done all in marker, and I even used a pen, a ballpoint pen, to create her whiskers to make them even more delicate. And I added a little gray crayon underneath to make it look like she's in shadow. And then this fella here, this little grumpy cat, I did marker for the scarf and then crayons for the fur. I really love how it makes the scarf pop, 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 as well as any patterns that you choose to put in there. And then the texture of the fur has that nice waxy crayon grain to it. I love it. Choose whichever one you want to do. Get creative, give your kitty lots of expression and even more color. Can't wait to see your adorable kitties in the snow.